I've been an insomniac too, so my sleep is getting better, but you have to understand, I've never slept since I was a kid. Never. I've never had an 8-hour sleep. I've just never had it. My life has never, it's been always been survive mode. But this little magic device right here, I know has done beyond anything that I have even done within myself in 2 months time.
Hey, Michelle, thanks for coming to spend some time with me today.
Thank you, Tracy, for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
And you're so adorable.
Thanks.
So can you start off, Michelle, just by telling us a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
Yes. Honestly, my life, the last 19 years, I've had to be on disability and have had multiple surgeries. I have a pain pump in my stomach. I've had 3 vertebrae in my neck taken out, C4, 5, and 6. Multiple, I'm talking years of, before I had the surgeries, of having to go in and get nerve blockers and shots in my neck. And usually, let me explain something to you, Tracy, and for the audience, and a lot of people have already experienced this. Obviously, I met many of them because of the pain that you go through. But most people can only get one of these shots, okay? And they'll do like one side, either or, but one, where I started out that way, and then it became 3 very quickly because they didn't do nothing. And then it became 6. So I would be getting 6 nerve blockers in each area. At the end, when I finally stopped it, it had gotten for the last year. And then I said, this can't continue like this. I couldn't, there's got to be something else. And the only other thing, as they were telling me, was surgery. And so that's why I had continued with that for years, and had neuropathy, I had a stroke at 20 years ago. And for 2 weeks, and I was at home with my husband, and my whole side wouldn't move. I wouldn't let him take me to the hospital. I didn't even really realize what I was dealing with, and he didn't either. And you have to understand too, I come from a childhood of not really having one and being on my own since I was 13 years old, and having multiple surgeries. I mean, my body's been is a battle scar. I've had went through a lot of things like we all have, in our groups, and I'm so blessed to be where we are here today, and with this beautiful device, that I hold with me every day now. But I've had a lot of stuff that I've had to deal with, but surgeries more so. I mean, I've died probably past 9 lives, as we've all said, got 9. I must be a cat because I've got 9 lives. Well, I went past that, and things, and some things I won't care to discuss, but I'm here for a reason, obviously, as we all are.
So, Michelle, when did you get your device?
Okay, so I got my device on April the 9th, and I, had only found out about it a couple weeks prior. It jumped on board immediately, just instinctively. Of course, our beautiful, group, and been divinely guided to all this beautiful knowledge, but of truth. And so I got it. I received it on the 9th. Started using it, and immediately, I've been an insomniac too, so my sleep is getting better. But you have to understand, I've never slept since I was a kid. Never. I've never had an 8-hour sleep. I've just never had it. My life has never. It's been always been survive mode. So at any rate, that's got it getting better, but my energy started getting better. The pain was getting better, where I was able to start, the first month, I'll be honest, the first month the energy was great. The energy I could really notice. The pain was, yeah, because, you know, I'm coming from years of stuff. So I'm not expecting you. I was expecting, but, you know, a little bit. But the second month's when it really hit. But the second month, it really turned on for me. And the pain has gotten better. And yeah, I've had some days where, you know, just things will kick in and my neck is really hurting or that area, but nothing like I was. Where Tracy, and I want people to, you know, that don't know or understand chronic pain and what people can deal with. But when you get that mentality, you're in that pain, you want to be out of it. And I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I always want to be out of it, but it consumes you and it just takes you away from life. And then I couldn't move for days. There was days I would be in bed. I could not move. The pain was so bad, or my neck where I couldn't even, you know.
When you had that pain, was that before you came to QHS or after you received your device?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, way before. I mean, that was my life before. So when I got the device, now I have been doing self-healing too. So I do want to say that for a couple of years with the things I have been researching and finding, but this little magic device right here, I know has done beyond anything that I have even done within myself in 2 months time, 2.5 months time. And
so you said month 2 is when you really noticed it kick in with your pain. So if say you were level 10 of pain prior to coming to QHS, and then after you got your device, when you noticed in month 2, what would you say your number was?
Month 2, my number was like a 4 or 5.
Nice.
And I have to go every month to get the pain pump, right? The last 2 months now, I have been doing what I'm fixing to tell you already, because I wanted off this thing and I knew I was being healed already. Okay, but because of this, I am making them. I was having them take me down every 2 to 3 months off of this medication. It's every month. So for the last 2 months, I'm like, I want to go down another one. Let's do it. Go down another one. And she's like, wow. And you just look great. You know, and they know what I do. I go in there. I'm a chatty chat. I'm always trying to uplift everybody, you know, and with new things and my neosurgeon, and they know about the advice, and I'm not holding anything back. I'm like, y'all know y'all ain't gonna be here long, right? You know?
Awesome.
So yeah, it's oh, and the other thing that I just noticed today was my battle wounds. My scars they're changing. They're not only going away on my stomach. I mean, they are like totally shrunk or anything, but they were, you know how some scars have that pink kind of callus, kind of like somebody burned them.
Almost. It's a keloid.
Yes, there you go. It like that. They've gotten softer. It's going away. I'm like, whoa, wow. Oh, yay, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the little thing, my neck where I had the surgery, this used to be really, you know, getting real, you know, that goose, that chicken neck thing look, and it's tightening up. So my skin's changing, and it's only been 2.5 months. I cannot imagine what it's going to be like in, you know, well, where we're going to QARC, but even before I get there, it's going to be a couple months out. So, you know, shoot, who knows? May not need to even go there.
Oh no, we're going to fix everything on everyone just so that we can be prepared and ready to do our work.
Oh no, yeah, right. I'm just saying it's just doing so much. I'm so happy. I really am. I feel life. I feel, you know, happy and joyful. I mean, that's me generally, but when you're in pain and you don't want to do life, you're hurting. You don't want to, you know, I mean, that's where that mindset is, even though you want to be out of it. It's just you hurt. So, and your body don't work with you, and, you know, so, and now, yeah, I'm ready to be that young, vibrant girl I was so long ago, always working my butt off and loving life, and getting back out there and doing what we came here to do.
So I'm going to tell you, I never even knew that you were in great pain. I don't know how I missed it, but I never knew that. And because you do have a very bubbly, vibrant, contagious personality.
Thanks. So do you. I mean, it's a way. My whole family is this way. We're pretty outgoing. My grandfather says we've always been a very commanding family for some reason, and I'm like, what? I know.
Commanding?
We like doing stuff, and we're not afraid to get out there and say or do and inspire. That's just the kind of people we always have been. You're that kind of person, and some people aren't, and I get it, but that's planting the magical little seeds of what we can all do together. And it's okay. You don't have to be that way, and you're beautiful the way you are, but we're in this together. So we got to do this together, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So anything else that you've noticed thus far before we move on to the next part?
Again, it just, the calmness, I'll say that, the peace that there's nothing, it really has helped just insulate the peace I had already found, honestly, between LWS and just finding my soul tribe with you beautiful people, and having the like-mindedness, knowing that, not giving up on this world in the pain I was living in, and now knowing where we're going, and having that renewness is just, it's wonderful. So I'm
nice.
Just like, yeah, let's do this.
Just a matter of time.
Let's go show everybody what this is about. Everybody can feel this great, and then we can all really do what we came to do and make the world a better place. Love each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So now, Michelle, we've talked a little bit about the Q arc, so that's coming up very soon. Mm-hmm. So, but the cool thing is we're going to have a beautiful, amazing 30-year-old body, but the brains and the experience and the life lessons of, a 50-year-old, right? So what are you going to do with that? What excites you?
Oh man, and here's the thing too, and this is what I love about you, Tracy, that you're helping us all with, and being more healthy and conscious, and being stronger. I was always fitness, and not that I, had to go work out, because the things I did already did that. When you're building homes and roofing and come from a construction world and real estate, and you've done all these, and you jet ski and you ski and you love to do activities, you're already pretty, your body kind of stays shaped. You really don't have to, at least I didn't have to too much, but I got chicken legs too. So I would so there's things I want to do now. I want to make sure that I am doing the physical things that I haven't been able to do for years, number one, and be healthy and live healthy life. I've lived the life of the having to was a smoker, and still, having the meds and the things that we've all been poisoned with, and I want to eat healthy. I want to live healthy. I want to do everything right. I don't want to live the life that we've had to. And I think now being healthy, knowing all the truths that are going to come out, and just everything, everybody's going to be free. We'll be free of all the poisons, and we can live a healthy life. If you don't want to live a healthy life, you're poisoning your own self, and you're poisoning the rest of the world and Mother Earth. So I don't want to be that person. And it really has come full circle how that, I've contributed to that, and I don't want that. I want to.
Well, what are you going to do with healthy Michelle? What's she going to do with her time?
Michelle's going to go out and help my communities and grow good food and show the world, that we can live a better life. And I am going to invent, I want to have big races together with communities where we all can participate and have these fun functions, and everybody can bring their crafts or whatever they make, and we can barter and trade and sell, you know, give food out, but we can communicate. And hopefully I see this worldly and beyond, I'll say, for us all to get to know each other and come together and have events around world, whether it's horseback riding, playing games, baton races, whatever, but where we can all connect back to who we truly are as humanity and humans and beyond, and ETs or whoever's here, but we're all from source and creator, and we all just need to create together and get to know each other and have fun and do something fun for a change. We've all been, you know, so I want to do them things. I want to get out and help everybody, inspire, and create a better world. That's what
like a good old family reunion.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm a big old lovey-dovey. I want the world to love. I want people to hug and hold each other and lift each other up. And I just want us all to get along and do better. And even the ones that's done wrong, we have to forgive. And we've got to know that this is mistakes everybody makes. We all make bad choices. We've all had programs. We've all had bad things happen, and people taught us wrong ways and lied to us, and we've all been manipulated. So we all have to come together and rise above, and we can do it, man. We're doing it. So let's continue on, and that's what I want to do. So,
yeah, that's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, and with people like you and just LWS and QHS, and I mean, look what we're doing here now. I mean, it's wildfires, baby. It's happening. There ain't no stopping it. God won. Love won.
Well, thank you for being authentic and vulnerable and real. And when,
thanks for having me. Yes.
I look forward to having you back after the Q arc for part 2.
Absolutely. Let's go. Awesome. I love you, girl. Thank you, Tracy.
Have a beautiful day. We'll talk soon.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.